I was not supposed to talk tonight. You know, as you know, I talk on Mondays, Wednesdays, Friday, and Sunday. My timetable of talking is 20 hours, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, 4 days in a week. But of course, as we are going towards the elections, I guess, you know, I'll be talking more, picking up on issues as they come. But I'm just hungry. So, navuka. Rona mwisho kuno ni 03 panonderana. Nombe, ntayanjikata. Mr. Tayali, if me, I sell my kidney. Mule na kanama jokes ya mona imwe. Mwambira selling a kidney. Tekuma sanga kama jokes yambi. Tuwashitisha kidney wa muntu. Isaac Malambo. I talk Mr. Tayali. The candy boy. I just woke up to eat really. I just woke up to eat. I was fast asleep. Number. Nisarayanjikata. So, just a few points on Marukula. Marukula make bizulu. 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 Wapapushendola yui mwaume. Malukula make bizulu, malukula make bizulu, malukula make bizulu, malukula make bizulu. I think we can compose a song. Can someone compose a song? Malukula make bizulu, malukula make bizulu, malukula make bizulu. Ize malukula na imwe mwilatarika. Ize malukula. That guy eule sunge chitumbi chabalungu. Echo ndemu itrati malukula. Ni malukula. And in their families, they are murderers. In their families, they are murderers. Makebizu. Niwakatumbula mitima bati. Niwakatumbula mitima bati avena makebizu. Muntu afuida kwata konensoni. Afuida kwata konensoni. Brother, olaipa omuntu kwatika tuishi. In a most brutal manner. A gruesome murder. Committed by your brother at Ndevo president. What nonsense is that? Your brother murders a person in a very brutal manner. Very brutal manner. President. What nonsense is that? Meanwhile, now sunge chitumbi chabalungu kunumo. Meanwhile, now sunge chitumbi chabalungu. First of all, no erora mumona. Nare randai mundu bile nare mo bati mundu bile yue. Abalungu na baesta lungu tabakutemwa. Have you seen now? What was I telling you? I told you I'm dara imwe, bare mi bonfiafie. You were busy. Hey, we are protecting the family. Hey, Edgar Lungu. What? Where are you? Yeah, the widow. Where are you? Given Lubinda. Where are you today? Eh? Na mfumana mpicture nomba mashina yambo kumfuika ni make bizulu marukula make bizulu na brand mundubili mashina yambo kumfuika nga given yakuisa given wasungire chipani from 2021 opo mwalu shirama elections given Lubinda wasunge chipani mdala udana amfurunganya fie given Lubinda ala amfurunganya ala nchita disappoint but kumutemwa nali mutemwa, that's for sure. Awe tetimbepe nali mutemwa na nikane given Lubinda because really he has got his side. Oh, I didn't say. He has got his side. Given alibomba ali pepe na neno kosa kwa kamutima vya ngakupimpira nishakupimpira nakaboko fifine tintu fibirifi but mdala given Lubinda naba mchisobu naba mchisobu given Lubinda Brand nobody even saying hey Tayali is waiting with the Mundubile. They are being used by Haka in the Ichidema. I can't attack Brand Mundubile. I can't attack Brand Mundubile. Never know how much to attack fish. Why am I going to attack Brand Mundubile? Why? What has it done wrong? There's nothing wrong that Brand Mundubile has done for me to attack him. Of course, he's a coward because, you know, out of respect, no respect for Balungu, me I respect Balungu, me I respect Balungu. Balungu vale tenju koko. Vale tenjuka. Na vena malukula make bizulu. Vale tenjuka. Nomba bonse na mumona. Bonse mwale ya mkukulungana ku South Africa. Mwale ya mkukulungana ku South Africa. Mwakolongana. Have you seen? I told you that papa you will papa am planning. Wait, daddy, whatever. Have you seen? Na mumit mashenu na muishiba, you have come to believe me. You can come here and insult me, but you have come to believe me. I told you. Pa first fina chapa. Ili ashiri podi akwa makibi Zulu. Abantu wale bomfye chitumbi so that Makebi Zulu aye pantanshi. No, Makebi Zulu is just a spokesperson. What you have seen. Once na abamichaya 10-0. Given Lubinda 10-0. Mundubile 10-0. Ababa mudolo nshishiwe kwa walefu maba mudolo nshishiwe imipashi barenda nashu. Nshishiwe imipashi shirebeisha. Babudolo nshishiwe imipashi shirebeisha. Katushika imipashi shabukuruku. At least Makebi Zulu chitumbi cha mipashi shakwa lungu ishalala. Eshire mwensha. Makebi Zulu mipashi shakwa lungu ishalala. Eshire mwensha. Ukuitemwe kwa bona ba Esther. Makebi Zulu bali pamona ba Esther because if you say bachita, they have been doing together na ba Esther. Ba Esther eva next of kin. Eve neva ikate chitumbi bale eva na kulira. Makebi Zulu ni malukula. He is the one protecting chitumbi. Bali kano kushika. Bale abantu abapankama. Makebi Zulu na ba Esther lungu pankama. Imwe bonse mwe bashalo kumwe bale imunati ba PF banani. Bonse fe imwe. Bamibikirefe muchienga na bamikupa. They have covered your brains. They have just covered you. Bale mishinga bata. You know, they are hoodwinking you. They are hoodwinking you. And Brian Mundubire should have seen this far before. And I told him, if there is a witness that can stand and say, Ngara kwatafe courage Mundubire, he will tell you that I told him way before that you are one tower fire. Now given me tower fire. I went to given you remember. I went to his house and I told him, Chilishani wewe, wakufumia poshani. Why can't you also contest? Why can't you also contest? No, the boss himself knows what he's doing. The boss knows himself what he's doing. No, mamone ni mwashara pesi. PF na yonaika because of the selfishness ya balungu. Na vena makebizuru. That's why PF is where it is. That's why PF is where it is. PF is where it is because of the selfishness of balungu, va Esther Lungu na makebizuru. This is why PF is where it is today. This is why PF is where it is today. And some of you want to say, no, Makebizuru is a factor. Makebizuru, you don't appreciate. Makebizuru, Iwe, let me tell you. Makebizuru is not a factor politically. Get this point. Makebizuru is not a factor politically. I made Makebizuru. You are talking about Makebizuru coming to help me because I was a factor. Because he came to my house. And because I have a name. That is why you know about Makebizuru. If I was a nobody, Makebizuru wouldn't have gone there. Makebizuru came to my house because I was a factor. I'm a crowd puller. I draw the attention. That's why Makebizuru came to my house. That's why Makebizuru came to my house. And when he came to my house, he found a stage. The journalists did not come to cover Makebizuru. The journalists who were at my house, which made you to know about Makebizuru, they came for me. They came for me. I called them myself. He said, Kunova journalist, my house is surrounded by the police. And the journalists came. And each time I was confronted with whatever issue, the journalists came because they know Chilufya Tayali is a factor. The biggest opposition political party leader in Zambia. That's why they were coming. Ero Makebizuru aisangapo. Vambi ama lawyers abalisa panganda pamwandi with wakapokola nga basanga ma journalists. They were not standing to start arguing with the police, to start talking to the journalists. They were simply walking into the house. And even when they are interacting with the police, they were telling the journalists to say, Fumeniko. Lawyers like Benjamin Mwerwa. In a Benjamin Mwerwa, ngamulefu ukutasha. Benjamin Mwerwa nakula mutasha, nakula mutatakula. Actually, ne ile waka inde ichilema, ngatoa wina. Benjamin Mwerwa, for my sake, muka mchiteko something. Muka mchiteko something. Benjamin Mwerwa. Benjamin Mwerwa nda mutasha. Namutasha Benjamin Mwerwa. There are a number of lawyers that I can mention. Even some of them who were working under Makebizuru. Even Jonas Zimba. Jonas Zimba ndamutasha sana. Jonas Zimba stood in court for me a few times. But you could see that obviously kailika Makebizuru eka boss. You could see that Makebizuru kaneposa muntu anikane. Though he couldn't say it, but you could see that you. But at least Jonas did argue for me. I didn't say no Jonas will wadi one shitire shakalabe. I didn't say Jonas. Parapal karaka restaurant karatua to argue wadna Jonas. Ndata shine. Ero nshila vale keni miebe. I don't forget. People help me. Nshilava, and Iliolesa Kampala, when God will bless me with means and resources to help others, if it is you or through others, I will do it. I appreciate people. But Makebi Zulu, don't tell me you don't appreciate Makebi Zulu. I made Makebi Zulu. You know Makebi Zulu because Makebi Zulu came to my house and there were journalists there to cover. It's me who made Makebi Zulu. It's the other way around. It's the other way around. Makebi Zulu collected more from me than I did from him. He came, he argued. Did it stop the police from arresting me? Yes, he could have helped to postpone the next day. But still the police arrested me. Still the police arrested me. That time when you were talking about, no, he argued, but they still entered. You remember? They still entered and they fished me out like a rat from a hole. They still arrested me. But Makebi Zulu made his name. After they arrested me, did Makebi Zulu come to court? So what nonsense are you talking about to say I should appreciate? Nonsense. Makebi Zulu, you know about Makebi Zulu because of me. You know about Makebi Zulu because of me. Where else did you see Makebi Zulu? Where? It is only with me na Walungu because we are political factors. Only me and Walungu. Where else did you see Makebi Zulu? Such that you start talking about him. Such that you start saying, Makebi Zulu Mukan. Where? It is at my house. My house, Chilufya Tayali, the public lawyer, the president of Economic and Equity Party, Charovan too. I made Makebi Zulu. Not if you're that, you should appreciate nonsense. Makebi Zulu should appreciate me that I gave him an opportunity to sell himself. Other lawyers, like the way I'm telling you, Benjamin, because he was not interested in, collecting political mileage. He's not an opportunist. He was coming, kuma sales. Ndimuma sales, Benjamin Nale Tayali has been arrested. Benjamin will come. He will start looking for me wherever I am. He will start looking for me wherever I am, Benjamin. He will come. Not Makebi Zulu. Not Makebi Zulu. Benjamin, most of the times that I was arrested, the negotiations were done by Benjamin. Most of the times. Most of the times. If there is a guy that I should appreciate, is Benjamin. In terms of Javale Njikata, Benjamin appeared in court many times than any other lawyer for me. I appreciate him. I do appreciate people. And I will die appreciating Benjamin. I will die appreciating Benjamin. Of course. At one point, Makebi Zulu, told all his lawyers who were representing me, they withdrew. They withdrew, if you remember. They withdrew. It was there, written in the news. It was there. They withdrew. Joseph Chirwa picked me and started representing me. Benjamin got tired because he was not getting anything. Benjamin was not getting anything. And he had just started his law firm, so he needed to make money. That is how Joseph Chirwa came in and picked me. I will represent you without money. I will represent you, don't worry. And that's how Joseph Chirwa started representing me. I appreciate Joseph Chirwa. I do appreciate people. And I'm very loyal. So even those who are saying, no, why are you not attacking Brian Mundubile? I am loyal to Brian Mundubile. You must know this. I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema. But I will not dare come here and start talking about Brian Mundubile if I'm a negative. When those days I was being arrested, Muntwandi, Shanshani, Wakutwaloko, Brian Mundubile is the one that was also fighting to see where am I. Brian Mundubile was the one who was trying to make sure that my wife and my children are okay at home. Umuntu akuchitire ife nangu akulufya nya. Ufiro wa iwera. So, as much as I am not agreeing with Brian Mundubire, because I know he's not going to win. I know politically, yes, Brian Mundubire, let him run around. It's good for democracy. But I know he's not going to win. Hakainde Hichilema is winning the next elections. I know he's not going to win. But, so, though we are different, we are different. We have differed on this political stage, at this political stage. We have differed with Brian Mundubire at this political stage because for me, I've clearly seen that Hakainde Hichilema is winning an election. Hakainde Hichilema is doing fine. Hakainde Hichilema should continue. So, Brian Mundubire thinks otherwise. With all these people, he thinks otherwise. But so, as much as we are different, we have differed on this political view. I cannot come here and attack Brian Mundubire. I can't. He's a coward. He doesn't talk to me now. He doesn't. Because he's scared that people will think what. I mean, that's him. But it's okay. It's okay. But I will not come here and start attacking him. Whatever. No. Brian Mundubire literally looked after me. Ina nadiba loyo ndekeni mieve, nadiba loyo, mwilambona fevi, nadiba loyo. People who do good to me, I don't just come up and just see. No, I don't. So, Brian Mundubire, no matter what, I cannot just come here and start attacking just because I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema. No. I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema because surely we need this continuity. We need the projects and the policies of Hakainde Hichilema to continue. We need that. Hakainde Hichilema so far is doing good. Even most of these things that you are talking about, with none of these people can sort out. You talk about load shedding. Tapari na ngumu paja awawa antuanikane balipoawa. Who can come and finish load shedding? Nobody. Not even Brian Mundubire will come and finish load shedding. Verami vepa. Zambia's economy would have been terrible if Hakainde Hichilema did not win that election. Because apamulelande kwa divana debt restructuring. Apamulelande, you are complaining, this. At least there is a breather. That breather wouldn't have been there by Lungungabari winning. It wouldn't have been there. So the point is that it's not that, Brian Mundubire, ni loyalty. Brian Mundubire won my loyalty, won my respect when he stood there for me. When he stood there for me and my family. Nobody could pick a phone call from my wife. Nobody would pick a phone from my wife. But Brian Mundubire would pick the phone call from my wife. Even my wife has got so much respect for Brian Mundubire. So I cannot come and sit here and say negative things. Even my wife will be like, what are you talking about? Are you normal? I have respect for people who treat me good. I have respect. And I cannot just come up and say, no, I can't do that. It's my little gear. So, that is, I can't. It's not about me. At no Brian Mundubire. Ule kutuma. Iwa kana nikaneka bevet. Teka nyamwaiche. Ma politics. Yeah. Ma politics. Teka nyamwaiche. Ule imwena patari mwaiche. Wamonofo ile. Ile ya kuisa. Wa imonoko ile. Ile ya kuisa ma politics. Walolesha. Kwa. No tukula isuka fye. Ule isuka fye. Kwa tinyole fokufyala bampundu. Ma politics kutekanya muntu wanti. No tukula isuka. Isuka. Ne ule dilaka kako at least. Ne ule dilaka kako sometimes. Kanonga diamo na chili pesa. Fo awombana abantu abatwalishwa fo bagomba. Banalanda kwati shiri kwisa fest mperera limu. Nomba imo bamahemwe muleisuka isuka fe muleisuka isuka. Muleisukira kuli malukula. Malukula Makebi Zulu muleisukirapo. Makebi Zulu has no future. That guy has got no future. That guy is not a political factor. No, that's why they're talking about you. We are talking about him. Because ni malukula. Without Chitumbi Chakwa Lungu, where is Makebi Zulu? Where is Makebi Zulu? Without Chitumbi Chakwa Lungu, where is Makebi Zulu? Tell me. Iweka Beverly, ule isuka. Kwa tulipano Smith, ubushiko. Ule isuka. Teka nyamwa ichi, sarapo fest. Lonesha fest, mona, who is a big buyer? Who is a big buyer, mwacha? Ma politics tekwa angara yo. Politics tekwa angara. Uyule isukira po Makebi Zulu, takwete future. He is not a political factor. Makebi Zulu is only good as a malukula. Mortuary attendant wakwa lungu. That's all. That one. Makebi Zulu. Ni malukula fe. Nothing more. Makebi Zulu is not a political factor. Iwe mwache iwe. Nekankweve. He is not a political factor. Ulia Makebi Zulu bali mpere constituency. Malambo constituency. Rural constituency. Bamupera. Iya pambale Makebi Zulu. Bamupera Makebi Zulu. Bawela wabika pona bu minister. Not bu minister kumbi. Bu minister kwa kino kwa bila constituency yakwe. Bamupera. What did Makebi Zulu do? What did Makebi Zulu do for you to come and tell me to say he is a factor? That's why we are talking about him. No, we are not talking about Makebi Zulu because he's a factor. We are talking about Makebi Zulu because ni malukula. Ewa sunge chitumbi chakwa lungu. That's why we are talking about him. We are not talking about Makebi Zulu because Makebi Zulu is a factor. No, he's not a factor. Makebi Zulu is a political failure. Malukula Makebi Zulu is a political failure. Today we are talking about Makebi Zulu because ni malukula. He is at the door. Ichitumbi chawa lungu euchisungide Makebi Zulu. Echo tulemula ndirapo. That's why we know about Makebi Zulu. We don't know Makebi Zulu himself as a politician. What did Makebi Zulu do as a politician? Tell me. He comes to my house, me a politician, and he makes noise. You know about him. Who was a politician? He came to my house as a lawyer. But because as a lawyer, he was representing a big factor, Chilufya Tayali. That's how you know about him. He didn't come to do politics. Kia, close the door, baby. Oh, you're sleeping back in your bedroom. Okay then, okay. You close the door when you go in, okay? He came to me. And instead of being a professional, he started arguing with the police to make noise. The professionals, I'm a lawyer, I'm a professional, I'm a leisa. Avena Bota, Avena Brand, Avena Antoine Kane, Benjamin. They were not doing politics. But he came to eat from a politician. Makebi Zulu came to eat from my political plate. He came to feed on my political plate, Makebi Zulu. That's how you know him. You don't know him as a member of parliament for Malambo. You don't know Makebi Zulu as a minister for Eastern Province. You don't know him. Why? You know he's a politician, he's a factor. Why don't you know Makebi Zulu as a member of parliament for Malambo constituency? Why don't you know Makebi Zulu as a minister? You only know Makebi Zulu when he came and argued with the police at my house. me, a politician. You know Makebi Zulu because he's the one holding it to me. You don't know Makebi Zulu as a politician. You don't know Makebi Zulu as a politician. So what are you telling me? Hey, Makebi Zulu. He's nothing politically. He's nothing politically. Even when he appeared on that podcast, Yakwa Mwamba, when he appeared on that podcast, what did he say politically? What political statement did he make? Foolish Makebi Zulu. The statement that you all remember about Makebi Zulu being on Mwamba's podcast, the statement that you remember, I can guarantee you, I can say, write what you remember about Makebi Zulu when he appeared Pali Mwamba. The statement he made is that only if Hakainde Hichilema recuses himself, tomorrow we will bring the body as a Malukula. As a Malukula. That's a statement that you know. Is that how you launch your presidential campaign? Is that how you launch your presidential campaign? You go on and you say, if Hakainde Hichilema recuses himself, we will bring the body. That is what you remember about Makebi Zulu. Is that a political campaign? Is that a politician? A foolish one. He's a foolish one. Because really, you don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do that. In my politics, you don't do that. I can tell you, right, the real thing is that I'm a politician, you are funny. Even if you don't like Hakainde Hichilema, but if you want something, you have to know how to talk about Hakainde Hichilema. Because he's a Republican president, right? He's a Republican president. Tekula samuna fya kanwa Tekula samuna fya kanwa. Hakainde Hichilema, even if you don't like him, even if you don't agree with him, you have to recognize one thing, that the guy is a caretaker. The guy has the instrument of power. The guy is running that country. He's running that country. Don't just think, no, Hakainde Hichilema there. Do you understand what you're talking about? So, how foolish can one be? You go on a podcast and the first thing that you say to launch your campaign is that the Republican president should not be part of the funeral. Then we will bring. You are confirming bitterness against an individual. Makebi Zulu confirmed, I've been telling you that it's all about bitterness. And meanwhile, you are saying you want to be president. Even the security issue comes in now there. What Manarumango said to say, take treason in your number. Take treason in your number. So two things. You are being foolish. You are a poor politician. You are doing two big things. Number one, you are showing, you are exuding serious bitterness against an individual, and that individual is a Republican president. That is number one. Number two, you say, no, I want to become president, and yet you are saying, no, the commander-in-chief should not be part of the ceremony. What are your plans? What are your plans? What are your plans? What are your plans? Take treason, you know, mbolefu kuchai. We muntu lefu abukateka. Ero ae wati no, nishilefua na nikane Hakainde Hichilema kasangweko. I don't want Hakainde Hichilema to be there. So you want to be the president at that moment. Ni treason yo muntu wandi. Oh, ni treason. If Makebi Zulu was a politician, he would have played this game nicely. Nicely, he would have played it such that today, Makebi Zulu would have really been to say, this is the guy that is going to lead PF. If Makebi Zulu had used Ichitumbi Chiria, Ichitumbi Chavalungu ngali chibomfeshe bwino, ngani politician, ngali chibomfeshe bwino, Makebi Zulu, yes indeed, today, ngatakwete contender. He would have been a natural successor. If he had played it well, then never. You should know politics. You
You know, just to stand with the president makes you share in that power of the presidency. Do you know that? Just to stand with the president makes you share in the powers of the presidency. Why do you post pictures when you take picture with the president? You post them. Why do people babika mu frame? Bale posha ba president babika mu frame babika na munganda. Check most of these profile pictures here want to. You will see them where they greeted the president. They have put it as a profile picture. Because that power, the moment you shake the hands of the president, you share in the powers of the president. You share in the powers of the president. I'm not a walkover man. I'm not a walkover man. So Yamake Bizulu, he had that opportunity. If a person in the street is taking a picture, by chance I sang a picture, he puts it in a frame. It remains there. If you go, those who greeted, who shook hands with Wakaunda, some of them are long gone, some of them are grandfathers. Go in their houses, you will see their black and white pictures. Bali become frame because he greeted the president. Now, Makebi Zulu, the opportunity that he had, the opportunity that he had that opportunity where he was going to stand with Hakainde Hichilema at a very respected ceremony, state funeral, with other leaders. Navekala muchitenge so, navekala. And Makebi Zulu, he would have been, most likely he would have been the one to give that speech the way he did to South Africa. But he would have been doing that speech with the president sitting next. And immediately he's finishing talking, the president would take the podium and the president would shake his hands. And everyone will be there watching. People physically present. People watching on TV, watching on TikTok, watching everywhere. They would have seen Makebi Zulu dressed in black. But because he's a political fool, he goes and says, we will not bring the body until the president recuses himself. You don't make a name like that. You don't make a name. That's not how you make a name, Muntwandi, my politics. That's not how you make a name. You don't make a name. Let me tell you, even I've been criticizing presidents. I've been discrediting them. But let me tell you, if you check my political history, I have about 80% in support of the incumbent. I'm telling you, if you look, 80%. Ndai checking and alikwata ka political meta. If I can call it a political thermometer. Na alikwata ka political thermometer. Ndai tamba muntu wandi kwa. Nshisuka vefifile isuka chinani kane Beverly Mwanchi. Nshisuka wapenta wabika na lipstick wambo kula isuka tapali okolea Mwanchi. Tapali okolea. You are going to be a failure like Makebi Zulu the supporter. Tapali okolea shikaku ikatension very soon. Padi aliyewele la pona limu na tapali okofile finafileka. Yo wakunkanya mamo na nomba tayari alileka batine ndelanda teapa shan. Where have you ended with aliyewele la? Where have you ended? You wake up Beverly. Where have you ended with aliyewele la? Where have you ended with aliyewele la? I withdrew. I knew tapali okofile. I knew kulina nikane. Kuri eligibility case. I knew barungu balwele. Yo leizuka. Where have you ended? Where have you ended? Now you have picked up Makebi Zulu. You think you are going anywhere? You think you are going anywhere? Hey, chair, landena chair mukali. Iwe, vagero wakalitu wa mwena kumwana kutalivya but you gero mukali. Ushakutweva landeni ati mukali. Awe, tekutweva. Turaimwena bevweve nto aloesha taoka papa ni chigero hapa. Hapa ni chigero. Nacho kutweva. Landeni ati chair mukali. Awe. Witupatikisha. Vengi tuamona. Chea mukali iwe. Mukali kunshi nimpilipili. Tega nyamwaiche. Ule ndekweva mwaiche. Ishire kusalula. Ndekweva. I'm teaching you politics mwaiche. I'm teaching you politics. Mwaiche ndekweva. Makebi Zulu is a dead end. Mark my words. Is a dead end. Just like Alewelapo. I started Alewelapo. You joined me. We pushed that. I commend you. We pushed the Alewelapo agenda. But you know, you should have looked to say, Alea Kuisho, Nisha Wereda, Nisha Shimina. I switched off. But you are Monagati, Ndishipuwa, Nokula attack. He's inconsistent. What? No, okay. Don't dream on over. Where has Alewelapo ended? It is very clear. I stopped, I withdrew Alewelapo. I saw where it was going. Whoa. Boom. Start. Hey, Chitumbi. Hey, Mwaikatate. Hey, Chitumbi. Hey, bali Wakenya walungu. File mitwara kuisa. Ichitumbi chile mitwara kuisa echa kwa lungu. Chile mitwara kuisa Chitumbi. Haka inde ichile machile teka. Na next year, haka teka. Mark my words, mwaichi. Mark my words. Mark my words. Mark my words. Na next year, haka teka. Akateka mwaichi, akateka. Next year, akateka. Ndekweva. Roka sambiro keshwata hoke. Touch and go mukali. Touch and go. Alishiwa. Ninji mwana kale mdala. Ninji doloma za kutalife pa. Nai mono po ilea. Kwa. Nai mona. Mu political spirit. Muna nikane. Political spirit. Ninji mwana mu political spirit ofo ilea. Ninji mwana. Nimu mwana haka inde ichile ma Alewela. Ele olisa puta Makebi Zulu. Tapari okwadi. Makebi Zulu is just there as long as Chitumbi okochi. Nga Chitumbi chafumapo, Makebi Zulu ni shashima. Makebi Zulu, that's why alesungire Chitumbi. Ilio tukashika ferungu nga tuwashika ferungu, Makebi Zulu ni political life yako yatashani yapwa. Makebi Zulu is only there because of Chitumbi. He's only relevant as a Malukula. Beyond that, Makebi Zulu is nothing. He's nowhere. Makebi Zulu. Tell me without Chitumbi Chava Lungu, is Makebi Zulu anything? What are you going to talk about Makebi Zulu? You tell me. What are you going to talk about Makebi Zulu without Chitumbi Chava Lungu? What are you going to talk about? What are you going to talk about without Chilufya Tayali being arrested? You talk about Makebi Zulu because Tayali was arrested and Makebi Zulu came and shined. That's why you talk about Makebi Zulu. Without my arrests, without me being there, you wouldn't be talking about Makebi Zulu. Without Chitumbi Chava Lungu, you wouldn't be talking about Makebi Zulu. You are talking about Makebi Zulu because of Chitumbi Chava Lungu. Chapwa. No one buy more beverly chumulanda. Hey, Facebook naikula. Hey, within 2 days, I opened a page for my wife. In one day, I had 19 likes in one day. But our Kashwandi just said, you know, they were chongololo. They were just a bola bit. This is not for me. This is not for me. My wife is not hey, no, hey, Tayali's wife doesn't smile. Hey, she's not happy. You think Mkashwandi wakati aleseka kwati riule lefu abadishitiri kona nikanemos. Awe. No ways. You won't see my wife anyhow, laughing anyhow. No. Even our pictures, she doesn't like. She's not like one of those chongololos. She's not. So iwe vile isuka. Tekanya mwaiche, tekanya. Tapali okolea na Makebi Zulu. Imwe, at the moment, utonton kanyefe nopo wikere. Before, opo wikere, utolo the first ushime. Wingiri lema, ushe. Ngabalungu tuwali bashikire. Tuwashika. Wherever tuwashika. After bashika. What next? What next? What are you going to talk about? Even Makebi Zulu, what is he going to do? Apart from Ichitumbi, Makebi Zulu, what is Makebi Zulu apart from Ichitumbi? Because I'm calling him Malukula, and some of you, I think I'm joking. I'm asking you, without Ichitumbi Chava Lungu, what is the use of Makebi Zulu? What is the use? The guy can't talk. He tried to speak politics. No, people of Zambia are saying, let us unite. He repeated what Walungu said. When Walungu was saying, Kasonte Mwenda, come along. Ntwantwan, come along. Ntwantwan, come along. Nabila Makebi Zulu repeated. Let's unite. Same thing. You can see that this guy has no oblongata political. He repeated one Walungu. Makebi Zulu thinks imipa shala lungu shala ingira family na cricket and he becomes president. Ube perefie. Ted vichitike. Makebi Zulu ted vichitike. Even, you are political amateurs, you are political toddlers. A lot of you don't even think deeply about becoming president. You don't even take time to go and read the Constitution, to go and read the ECZ Act, to see how you can be a presidential candidate. You don't. Like this Mudoro. This Mudoro. How can Mudoro think of becoming president? If at all, Alaverenga, if at all he reads, if at all he has got brains to plan, how? Because Mudoro is dead. Politically, he's not anywhere. Chimujina Makebi Zulu. Makebi Zulu. I mean, this guy, it's political naivety. It's political naivety to think that Makebi Zulu would even be president, because it's far-fetched, Makebi Zulu, far-fetched. But I know you can't understand. For you, Makebi Zulu, to be on the ballot, it's far-fetched, Mundwandi, far-fetched. You won't be on the ballot. No, he has got the right. Yes, he has the right. No one is saying that he's not the right. He has got the right. But we're talking about politics. My politics, no, I've got the right. Nah, right ni power. If you are in politics, if you don't have the power, and the power is in different forms, listen to me very carefully. Don't go and claim rights in politics. You have no rights in as far as politics is concerned. Yes, when you're talking about the law, when you're talking about the law, you're talking about human rights. Yes, you have got rights. But the moment you enter into politics, you have got no rights. The only rights that you have, it's power. And power is in different forms. If you don't have any form of power, you don't have any right. You don't have any right. You don't have any right. You need, in politics, you need to have power. If you don't have any form of power, you have no right. You have no right. Yes, it is your right to contest as a member of parliament, for example. Okay, we're talking about president. It is your right to contest as president. But to contest as a president, there is a fee. There is a nomination fee. Are you going to say, to say, even if whatever, it is my right to contest. It is my right to contest. It is my right to contest. Can you do that? No. Hey, why are you talking about Makebizulu? It is his right. Yes, it is his right. Yes, it is his right. It is his right. But in politics, you need to have some form of power. If you don't have the nomination fee, you can't contest. Because power, money is one form of power. Is one form of power. So you must have at least the money to pay. You must have at least the money to pay. Without the money, you can't contest. Yes, it is your right, but you can't. Yes, it is your right, but you need to have people to support you. That's why I'm encouraging you to go and register. You know, Karaka voters card, kuti mwapangira po akalupia ka voters card kala lishabwino Karaka voters card. Ndemye. Go and register as a voter. Because ka voters card kala lisha ka voters card. Awa mambala awa kala isat no, I want to contest. They will be looking people with the voters card to stand for them. That yes, I'm supporting this one. And you can support as many presidents as you want. There is no law that stops you. You know? So today, kuti wayat kalaba, waya join abalefo akuli kalaba to go to contest. You go and say, hey, ka voters kana nalaku imirina. Mpelako 500. Bala kulisham. And not you kuba cheap na ka voters card. Mwila ba cheap. Bakulisha muka 500. Waya wa mwa kalaba. Wafumapo, kasonde mwenda. Waya kuli kasonde mwenda. Leta ka 500. Nalaku imininaku. There is no law that stops you from whatever. You can do that. And you can be you can be busy. Karaka voters card can keep you busy. Ule pangako kalupia. Ndela nda mchibemba no chukwa muye mkoya bantu anikane ba ECZ mchisungu. Don't go and tell Chipenzi what I've said. Don't translate what I'm telling you to Chipenzi. Don't translate it. Don't translate it. They will disqualify you. Nderanda muchibemba, I'm speaking in Bemba so that you understand. Ka voters card kada kutika kala pera koka ntwani kane kutika kushitira ko bread ka voters card. Kula abashindika uyu wamshindika. But vote for haka inde ichilema chapu. You kutumwa abashindika uyu wamshindika bakulishamu. After pakuya mkuvota para vote for haka inde ichilema chapu. Nishiona uliapo. So the point I'm trying to tell you is that this is free consultancy. That even the road for you to be on the ballot, there is a process. And that process take off at now wikala mumochari. At Pantu Chitumbi Chakwa Rungu Chirikunu Makumwandi, I'll be president, I'll be on the ballot. No. Therefore Chiwomba, just because now wikala Chitumbi Chakwa Rungu Chirikunu Moku. And you think you'll be on the ballot. It doesn't work out like that. We don't even need Chitumbi Chakwa Lungu for you to be on the ballot. We don't need it. There is a natural process. Baranaya ma politics. Baranaya. Ask Kaiza Zulu mwaume sana u. Kaiza Zulu mwaume. You should go and resurrect Kaiza Zulu wherever he's hiding. He can give you proper consultants, Kaiza Zulu. Kaiza Zulu knows. You have been seeing Kananale Kaipa. No. Bali naya. I had people. I was ready, to contest as a mayor in which year was that? I've forgotten the year. You see that me when I'm hitting, no. No. You have been seeing that video. Because Kaiza Zulu played me when Mao Sampa became president. They played me. They gave me a time. This is your time when you are going to file your nomination. Vamambala and they said, no, you are late. I'm a politics. You are talking about, no, hey, it is my right, it is my right. I tried to bang tables. No. Did I appear on the ballot? Did I appear on the ballot? Did I appear on the ballot? I was there with my supporters, but I couldn't. Now, aku CZ to go and complain. Now, aku CZ. I'm a dose now, listen. Get now, listen. No, Mr. Tayali, there is no one to see you. That's how I failed to contest. Ndemi isura mano. So, mudoro, akafumoko kwino kwa aliuko. Akafumoko aliuko. Kirikiti. Ukesa na magole kwa nikani. To come and register for nomination. Ukesa na magole. To come and register for nomination. People that you are going to Ghana to say, let's go. Niwanan. Because never can be let's go. Muleyana muironga muri bus, muleya mwasanga bakada. Mwasanga ba EPP parod. Baafuma bakapa. Mwasalangana kwati ni bakapanga. And that is your day. You have got a time because ECZ will give you a time to say 10 hours you should come and put in your nomination. And now muironga muri basi mwena nkoroko mwa ironga muri basi train. As you are going, you find my cadres waiting for you. No kusanza mwen pilipili muli manankana muli minibus mwa salangana kwati ni wakapanga. By the time lefo okuba kolonganika 10 hours naipita. ECZ nishita naipita. Ndemi isula kwa vipa ntunga ndemi wati. Iweta wakawepa baloti. Mune mwana kwati nde hangara. You think that I'm desava ilafie. Nomba ndemi isula. Free consultants. Nganamu kwa tamaka. If you have got power. Yes, in politics, in politics, you have got the right. But in politics, ukasanga tuletea, ukawasanga wa EEP, ukawamona nombolo kasa shinikisha. Kwa stadi kwa tawantu, right? That's when you will see. Makebi Zulu, ndiye kufundama politics. I am not in Zambia, but in Deko Makebi Zulu. Yeah, no, I've got no case. Ukatusanga pa airport turekulorera. Ukatusanga pa airport mwacha turekulorera. Parapene palya ukatusanga. Ukaroka bamona banani kani ba member wandi. Tawa mwenenyo Kamala Harris aishire. Didn't you see me when Kamala Harris came? Oh, I'm practical. I'm practical. I said Kamala Harris is coming and we are going to protest. They issued statements. Hey, we have heard people who want to protest. Hey, we want to warn you. They were there, Pamulungushi. You saw Pamulungushi. They were there, full, trying to protect. To make sure that Kamala Harris is protected. No one is demonstrating. Didn't you see me? Tayali ngwangwa na wakada wandi American Embassy 20 protester, and it is there, it is viral. Check, just Google it. You will see, you will find me there with my cadres. You will see. I am pragmatic. I'm not a politician. Wakunyela kwa masushina. Don't underrate me. If I mean to do something, I do it. And politically, I'm not in the country, but in Demieva. Some of you, I'll teach you a lesson. Some of you, I'll teach you a lesson. Mukashiningisha mukamona okay zona. My cadres. You see my cadres. You think that, no, Tayali without cadres. When I want cadres, I get cadres. When I want cadres, I get cadres. When it is necessary, my cadres come out. And trust me, some of you face my cadres. And you must be thinking to say, but why is he going to do this? Why is he going to do that? You are a fool. You think me, I don't want to become president? Eh? You think me, I don't want to become president? You think me, I'm just going to let you to come from nowhere? Eh? We saw who took State House. In an engineer panel. I tell you, you think I'm in exile for what? You think I've been going to prison for what? Eh? I've been going there because I want to also to become president. We saw in State House. Oh, kutumpa. Mlandu wa chitumbi. Hata iwe. Mlandu wa chitumbi. Because upon Mwalamu kusema no HH. It is part of my strategy. Some of you, I must block you because I cannot allow you to be there. I cannot allow you to go there before I go there, Allah. That is nonsense, Naimwe. That is nonsense. Who are you? Who the hell? Allah? What the hell? No. No. Hey. Iwe. Wirangara. You think ni 03 no nde wata ndaranda chira kushiku no Tayali is for hire. Tayali is for uri chipuwa. I've got a political future as well. I've got a political future. Nde support aka in the Ichilema. As much as I'm supporting aka in the Ichilema, I'm also advancing my political ambition. This is the truth. I'm supporting Aka in the Ichilema, yes, but I'm also advancing my political future. I've got also an ambition. So even as I'm supporting Aka in the Ichilema, nimbona. Aka in the Ichilema, nimpenda. Okay, apa nshiri ready. Okay, apa so nshiri ready. Aka in the Ichilema, konka nyepofi. After all, it's so and so. Ngana shuka, ngawina Aka in the Ichilema, Aka nchiteko na consider parika position kalia. Wadawa wafika pali bu minister palia. Because mtu wandinga wafika pali bu minister. Nika stage. If we form a political heavyweights. That's why tawatu chita appoint. Wala tina. But I hope waka in the Ichilema waka tontonka nyawino. Ukuntanshi. Because just imagine. Make Bizuru was a minister. But most of you don't even know him as a minister. You don't even know that he was a minister. Because this is not a political factor. You know Make Bizuru only as a lawyer, but you don't know him as a minister. Look at Matambo. When I talk about Elisha Matambo, Elisha Matambo, Ishamu Monapo, Ishamu Ikatapo Minwe. But the guy, I know him because he's an effective minister. Elisha Matambo, look at Elisha Matambo. Elisha Matambo, Copper Belt minister, Ali Shirikwa as a minister, Ali Pangeshina. Not when muntu bakusala minister, and the people don't even know you. They're still calling you lawyer Make Bizuru. You're lawyer Make Bizuru. Eh? Lawyer Make Bizuru. Lawyer Make Bizuru. They only know you lawyers Make Bizuru. And the lawyers Make Bizuru, they know you as lawyers Make Bizuru because you came and argued with the police at Chilufya's house. That's why they know you as a lawyer. Because in court you have been losing cases. In court you have been losing all your clients. Most of them, they are bad kakwa. You are a bad lawyer even. You are even a bad lawyer. But they think you are a good lawyer because you came to Chilufya's house. Instead of people remembering you as a honorable. No one even calls you Honorable Make Bizuru. No one calls him like that. People who made a point in parliament, they know them as honorable. They call them even honorable. Because Badbeshwati was a member of parliament. But you people, you don't even know that Make Bizuru was in parliament. You don't even know that Make Bizuru was a minister. You don't know. No one can refer to that. So he's a failure. But even forevermore. Former politician. Not monocofidea. Not monocofidea. Uku kumana na president muntu wandi patali. You remember kumulungushi, mulalanda pa mulungushi. Hey, when HH, you remember when HH at mulungushi. Hey, HH at mulungushi. Who stood up? Ask HH. Who stood up to go to HH? It's me. It's me. HH was sitting there. Naisa mtoloma. Uyo mdala na ikarapa. Yeah. Ndamu yamo na imopo na ikere muntu wandi. Because that you wanna to yuma mbalo you. Na kwata power. Hey, how can you talk about HH? You talk about HH. HH, I saw the power that HH had. And I wanted to get some of that power. That's why I was talking about him. Even now, as I'm supporting HH, I'm getting part of the power. When he was sitting there to Mulungushi, former political strategist, namuna HH na ikalapanya, na iroresha ine, naima, kwa, naya, Mr. President, I want to greet you, nishna ikala HH. Nishna iwa ninja wana to media, nde hapo, ama camera, right? We can contain ama cameras. Tell them to ask the journalists, they will tell you. I told the journalists to say, journalists, nde hapo, nawa pekanya ma cameras. Kwa, filafine nawe pekanya, to makebi zuru ala isa, nawa pekanya. Ama cameras ya sonta na padi HH. Nde fika padi. Go watch these videos and you will see, because ama strategies yandi. I do some of these things. I can't tell you to say this is a strategy, but enough, Peter, I can tell you. But I want to show you that strategically, politically, I am lethal. I put the cameras there. Mr. President, I want to greet you. HH, Azaroisha, Adawongamba. Anyway, are you sure you want to greet me? I said, yes, I want to greet you. No, I can't believe it. I said, no, I want to greet you. I'm a camera zero. Who was getting popular there? Is it HH? I was getting popular. I was greeting a bigger guy. And he stood up. Now I'm there. Now politician. Hey, but why do you write about me? Why can't you write about trees? Up to today you talk about this. Up to today you talk about this. But as you talk about that, you are getting to know Chilufya Tayali. Chilufya Tayali's popularity is going. That's why even when I go online to talk, people listen. Strategies. Makebi Zulu, if he was a politician, imagine imagine if I were in the position of Makebi Zulu. Imagine if I were in that position. Just think about it. Just think about it. Suppose I was the presidential, the Edgar Lungu representative. You think I would have handled that nonsense the way Makebi Zulu has messed it up? Makebi Zulu has messed it up. Messed it up. What in the public toilet, tissue, whereby people use their hands and they start, cleaning it, and you know. That's how Makebi Zulu has made that. It is a mess. Like a public toilet without tissue. That's how that case is. It is all messed up. And today you want to tell me Makebi Zulu is a factor. That's why we're talking about him. He's not a factor. He's not a factor. We are talking about him because Chitumbi. Ichitumbi Chavalungu. Without Chitumbi, Makebi Zulu, there is nothing that we can talk about him. There is nothing, he's dead. Let that issue be buried. The moment tukashika Valungu, Makebi Zulu tapali okwali. Tapali nangwa kwa tendala mashavalungu. Because ewa ishiwa wali kwa tendala mashavalungu. Nangwa kwa tendala mashavalungu tapali okoshika mtuara. Because politically it's not okay. It's not good. It's not good. If Makebi Zulu wants, he can only rally behind people like Mundubile. If Makebi Zulu was intelligent, if these people were intelligent, they would have rallied behind Mundubile. Because Mundubile, at least, he has gained some political mirth. Mundubire has gained some political mirth. So instead of fighting Mundubire, they should have been fighting, they should have gone behind Mundubire. Mundubire has a better chance of becoming president than Makebi Zulu. So if they were not selfish, if they were really clever, they would have gone behind Brian Mundubire. They would have gone behind Brian Mundubire. He has a better chance. Not Makebi Zulu. Impossible. Impossible. Makebi Zulu, you are too young. You are too young. Even wherever you are, look at yourself. Get naked, Makebi Zulu. Go and stand in a mirror naked. Look at yourself. Look at your issue. Look at your kangerengere. Look at yourself and look at and think, who am I really? Am I as big as I'm claiming? Look at yourself. You will see that there is nothing on you, Makebi Zulu. You will see. Look where you have come from. Look. They gave you a parliamentary seat. They gave you a position as minister. All Bakawala, those who are stealing, all of them, they came to Tula money to you. What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? I know, Tayali, Makebi is not your level. Can you compare? It's not my level, that's for sure. Only with my mouth and my camera before me, I have made following, I've made a name, which even benefited Makebi Zulu, which even benefited Edgar Lungu. Achibana ni Mutonga, George Mutonga. George Mutonga, I don't know. Because of your height doesn't mean that you're a politician. Hey, can Tayali talk about like this? Look what Edgar Lungu did with for him and his wife. What did Edgar Lungu do for me? What did Edgar Lungu do for me? A lot of you like to talk about, hey, Edgar Lungu did, Edgar Lungu, 20 penny, Ali Pide for Nankane. Is that what you should be talking about? For a big man like me, 20 pin. Is that what you can be saying? Hey, Tayali, Walungu. What did Lungu do for me? Mundubire and Demutasha. Because Mundubire even opened his house for me. I went and had tea in his house. I went and ate in his house. I do appreciate, but not apathy. I'm not cheap. You should be already cheap. I'm not a cheap political prostitute. No. I'm not a cheap political prostitute. Like Balaba Mdala Wadiava Nankaniva Davis Muila. Ba kumanya mdora pela 20 pini. Ba mbokula wetuka. Awe nomba, I've abandoned the brand Mundubire. Now I'm going to Mudoro. Pali 20 pini. Ba mdala wa muila na imwezo ona. Mdala wa muila kuchipoko na imwe. 20 pini mwambokula wetuka. No, I've left brand Mundubire. Where are you going with Mudoro? Where are you going with Kabwala Laudi? Where are you going? Where is he going to take you? Anyway, those are just few points because I saw Mure Savaira. Hey, no, you don't appreciate it. Hey, whatever. Makebi Zulu gained from my political popularity. Makebi Zulu. I made Makebi Zulu. You remember Makebi Zulu because of me. Because he came to my house. And I had journalists there. That's why you know him. You don't know him from court because Ama cases Yamu court Makebi Zulu has been losing. He has got a high rate of failure in court, Makebi Zulu. You remember him because of me. You don't remember Makebi Zulu as a member of parliament. You don't remember Makebi Zulu as a minister. You don't remember him. Apart from him coming to make noise at my house, coming to create, whatever at my house, the other side, Makebi Zulu, is a Malukula. This is what makes Makebi Zulu. This is his political life. Going to Chilufya's house, argue with the police officers, that's how you know him. Next, because he's keeping the body of Edgar Lungu as a Malukula. That's all. That's all you know about Makebi Zulu. Ngatuashika ni shchapwa. I wanted you to know about this. Hey, Mundubile. I cannot attack Mundubile from nowhere. I can't. And I can tell you, I'm not supporting Mundubile this time. I am not supporting Mundubile this time. I am not. I'm supporting Aka Indechile. And I know Aka Indechile is winning. Mundubile can do whatever he's doing. Let him do. It's okay. But he's not winning. He can't win. I am just happy the fact that because at least democracy will be there. There must be some people so that at least when brand Mundubile contest, akakwateko tuma votes ngakakwata 200. But I know brand Mundubile ngakwata in that 50,000. Akakwateko 50,000. Akasendena 96%. It will be a fair play. Next yuku tukeshwe fika kongapo. So yeah, nalaba na pai and yatara no kutala na nikane bega yani. Yep, open phone lines. Mulandepo. Okay, let me open phone lines just a bit. Just a bit. Nimi make bizuru kutatuma. Nangu kabeva. Ngakale fukutuma kutika atuma. Mwa katate. Twaika tenshi wena iwe. Twaika tenshi. Mwa katate. Kwa tulipa kupango mwana. Mwa katate. Twaika tenshi. Kuti mwatuma ko phone. You can call. Ngapale for mule for kulanda. Ngapali ifi mikete, ngapali ifi mikaripe. I didn't intend to open phone line, but I can take a few calls. Make bizuru. Tapale wale audia. Ni malukula. Nista kwa malukula kusunge fitumbi chapwa. Ngata kuli fitumbi malukula takwe tenchitu. Make bizuru. Ichitumbi ngato washika vi. Make bizuru takwe tenchitu. Tapali of what? Political. Takawena pa ballot. Takawepo. Akatusanga. Akabasanga ba EEP. Mwacha tuma mafonya. Mwaleka shan. Tumeni tumfwe. Hello? Hello? Yes, good evening.
Good evening, and how are you, Mr.
Good.
Kwena ya shidi quick. But come later. Makebia wa kutatwa vishi. Tabu minister kwena tabu mpilio kufurondoro. Utwapo vishi pa report. Nangwa praise yonzi wakata pala pa Facebook. Watch tu binagari le wani itapo wali book na wakati. But I want to ngabala mako ino kuishi ngati. Tayali na kuchira makuzi. Ilo twale tamba wakapokola wangu kwa kungu kuja. Kwa ile kuja grinder kulia. Tayali yo twale mono wale mwache wale bakumpanji. Hanga mleka kafumia nini tikulia kwa parliament. Oh, you important. What even that my kid is doing?
Mwantibu kisa wino.
Wale mtu makendi zuta kwa tawe ni hivi. Hey, joking. Okwesa Bantanji para waitana. Kwa mwinchi wapo na buminister na bumember bu parliament. Na kansi na mpungo kwa kwetu mu parliament hapa niko tuma shinto yako kwa chauta. Not your makebito.
Imwe.
Ima ilo ya naleta mbalayi. Mwalera ndapati panana ranga kushora ya mai na rosta. Bapuse musha nina ulia wasulire umudume ulia moto. Wapina basunga tapabo waisi boko abana. Na ifunde kufira fine waisi boko kwa ngira na bene basunga. So Makebi Zulu let me say this. Ngakuri chintu chimwe chona asangura pali ya Tayali. Tayali bale mnepo wemine hapo pe. Unless if you dialogue with him, you discuss with him, then you establish your point, your valid point. Then wala sulushanya Tayali. Ndio ba HH bali mu opposition. Tayali bale pangana na checks and balances muri ba HH. We were saying you pangana na checks and balances muri ba fellow opposition. Yes, Tayali said in an glory opposition because in Napa Teflora and the Teflo, I must oppose. Not that you want to remove opposition, then I must agree to everything because also I'm an opposition member. No. Even today, the PF must admit. The same way that he was giving checks and balances to hatred, that's the same way that he's doing even now.
No, thank you.
I do understand.
Ngatafirana mwinisha.
Even
Ngatafirana
government kamulefe kuomba wino na Tayali. Mune pange kusuma mwale muna kwa Tayali bali kulu bali kwenda. Nabo pange tili kugala muna Tayali bakamela kusufiri. Then mkamona kwa tina babali pila na to Mr. President.
Jesuma. Pagara inde pa pana nke pa di dungu. You saw me. Hello.
Hello Tayali, mabamba shani.
Wena shani mwana.
Wina ni wakati apati kuno kuzana.
Okay.
Yeah, Tayali tuwajikonga sana kufumalisa na lisa. The good part is, I think you represent everyone. When you see something which is wrong, you don't care about you. Atia no, niwa HH, niwa lungu, niwa nani. That's the reason why sometimes I follow when you say that it's difficult for you to come back to Zambia because when HH does wrong,
yes,
you hit it on the point.
Yes.
When Lungu says something, you don't. Yeah, and that's the thing which we have to get from you. Yeah, some people take you as but one day someone will write a book out of you, and that's when the people appreciate you. That's when they will see what you are doing. Yeah, we have seen a lot of politicians nawe katira kwati ni konto ku ngombe. Pia fine yafwe ngombe nawe katira bale mshikira kumukuri. You have raised a very serious point. Look at it. We know Garin Kombo
Yes.
from opposition, from an MP. We know Cornelius Mwete. We even know this one who is a Sheke member of parliament when he came, Romeo Kamongombe. We just said that doesn't know how many months he spent in the parliament. He was well known. But today, it's a surprise to come and realize that, oh, Makebi Zulu was an MP.
He was a member of parliament.
And if I can tell you about 75% of Zambia, they don't know that Makebi Zulu was a member of parliament.
You know?
And 75% of Zambians today, if you ask them, they only came to know Makebi Zulu on your doorstep.
Yes.
Without your door, today Makebi Zulu could have not known. Nothing could have worked. And Makebi Zulu was like under this one. Our late brother was a member of parliament for Kabwe Central. It's like he was hiding through him.
Tutwa Ngulube.
Yeah, he was under Tutwa Ngulube. Without Tutwa Ngulube, maybe you could have even failed to open the mouth at your door. That's how Makebi Zulu. Today, Makebi Zulu has held on to the body of our beloved president, and he said that let's see, He's using the term. What's the term he's using? Say that
Recuse.
let HHC step aside. If you step aside, then tomorrow will be coming to what? Then does he understand how the head of state works? He wants HHC to delegate to vice president. Are we telling the Zambian that the one who's coming in our country are the vice president? There will be no head of state. Because immediately the head of state comes to the country, they should be received by the head of the state. Are we going to lower those countries, the head of state to be received by the vice president when they come for a funeral? Is that what he means?
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Hello?
Matad.
Eh.
Mukamba na Moses Piri kuita maplot.
Okay. Kambisa kwa Moses Piri so that tikonversa bwino bwino.
Ani ni Matad nifuna ni konse na committees. Mwezo kambati pabili mwezo support abarungu na mazidi yalipo kukutia paki. Kambati no Dungu tuana bendrama Dungu kuleta president kuma nkala mawoko dimi oro Dungu futi nzini minister so vintu vamini vamukoka nishibaka mbatara manja hapa futi pindamu no uyu muntu anabandrama.
Okay, leka nikufunze.
Kwa video
vera wakamba bwino. Pamene nezo kamba hivyo, Joseph Malanji nishima na mumanga o wakalibe kumumanga?
Imo mwezo kamba Joseph Malanji ni
nikufunza. Pamene nezo kamba hivyo. Joseph Malanji nishima mumanga o nishima kalibe kumumanga?
Nishima kalibe kumumanga.
Manja hapa Joseph Malanji banamumanga and Joseph Malanji anaenda kutaki na presidential judge, which can only be authorized by the president. So ni pamene hapa manje napo na ganiza yai. Obviously walungu wanaziwa. Hii deal wenzemo. So nje pamene nikamba so
barungu banapandira masi banati.
Banagwirapo mwana. Banagwirapo.
So manje bebana sevenjia.
Ati?
Bamenya bana sevenjera bebe nishikulipe.
Obviously bana sevenzako but nakugwirapo banagwirapo, that's for sure. Nayo ozi wati banagwirapo.
So manje daziba kwanja
ati?
Tizaziba bwanja TV banazi sevenjera banam.
Kaya hapo ni nzeru zako ngati uli na nzeru uzaziva, ngati ulibe nzeru suzaziva zikomo. Ati, that caller has just reminded me. Paranika de baguette pie. Makebizu was just there. Kutali. I went, I told him, make any mudala for me. Ilo mdala for me, if you change, I don't change your thing. Hello? One more time. Yeah. I've eaten, I've talked. I think it's enough. Na wekela mkulala guys. Na wekela mkulala. Makebizuru. Makebizuru benefited from me. Makebizuru benefited from me. It's not me, it's not the other way around. Makebizuru did not stand in court for me. Makebizuru came and ate at my political plate. Makebizuru was a member of parliament. You don't know him as a member of parliament. Makebizuru was a minister. You don't know him as a minister. Makebizuru lost as a member of parliament. He lost big time. Hello?
Yes, Mr. Tayali.
Yes.
Yes, because this is Njambakori.
From where?
Senanga, Western Province.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
Yes, I've been following your lives. I really appreciate the advice which you give on social media. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Just speak. Don't put your phone on loudspeaker. Don't put your phone on loudspeaker. Just speak normally.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
better.
the issue which you are from raising about Makebi Zulu. For sure, Makebi Zulu cannot be on the ballot paper.
He can't be.
That's a serious issue, actually.
He can't be.
He can't be.
He won't be.
He can't be serious. He can't be. And he can't even qualify for that, actually. We don't know him. As Western Province people, we can't.
No. He's not. He won't be. Kwangala.
No.
Kwangala. Where is he going to feature? My cadres will let him be passing. Akaenda ku ECZ. Register. After what he has put our country through. After what he has put our country through.
No.
We allow Makebi Zulu to freely walk. Go. Pa ECZ akaimirire paja. Makebi Zulu nifuna kuimirira. Na bweleza mapepa yanga. After what he has put our country through.
No, that can't happen. I don't know even how they agreed to say that Makebi Zulu should go on ballot paper.
Makebi Zulu ngatafuna kuyimirira mu Zambia akabwelese Chitumbi. Before Makebi Zulu presents his papers, kuyimirira akabwele na Chitumbi chabalungu. Otherwise Makebi Zulu makadazi vanga uzaba peza mu Zambia. Ukabwele na Chitumbi ngatufuna kuyimirira mu Zambia Makebi Zulu ukabwelese Chitumbi ukabwele nacho. Osa kiweka sona mapepa yako atinabwelesa degree yanga nifuna kuyimirira unama. Suza itamba musha uzaba peza makadazi vanga.
I really appreciate honorable what you normally say on social media. I really appreciate. I enjoy your rights seriously.
You should join. You must be part of my cadre to make sure that Makebi Zulu abwelesa Chitumbi.
Yes, this is Njamba from Senanga calling you, boss. You usually follow your rights seriously, so I really appreciate what you normally say. One day God will make it, you'll be in the president of Zambia seriously.
Mbela Njamba. Ikafika ntao tikamvela Makebi Zulu abwela. Nizami tumira basi kwa mene Senanga. Nizami tumira basi kubwela kusaka. Tukama ndiwe okama Makebi Zulu. Nizami tumira basi. Tukama ndiwe okama Makebi Zulu. Because we must send Makebi Zulu back to say bwerera iwe. Kabwelese Chitumbi. Before you come and contest. Nikupusa uko Makebi Zulu akabwela kaimiri. Akasia Chitumbi kusauka.
Awe nikupusa siri.
Nikupusa. Makada zwanga zala pesa.
Even that issue which you Tiriko, boss, Tiriko. Don't worry. We stand.
Just be on standby. Just be on standby. Ziko.
No, okay. Ziko Mogambili.
We will come Makebi Zulu. We will send him back. Akabwelese Chitumbi. Hello? Yes.
Hello, mawombeni batata.
Mkwa mawombeni.
Mkwa yawe tulomfa wino sana pama kadi platform finto shirandi kwa pofyamano sana.
Natotela.
Mkwai. Amukonka nyepu mkwai padi pasho Milleage tamule bomba wino. Nomba mashu winkwete kofya kulanda pa nono. Yakwe bati ushe ida family y'abalungu tabakwatako abaume mu family balungu bafirwe febe kapantu olokwaba info ya palafia head of state afwa bale balungu bali kwata family yoko bafumini then mu family mumi abo nshamuna pomwa omina ngumu wa imapo kwe bati alande ko ekadike balya abana kashipanshi pantu olokwaba efintu fya musango fira kwaba abaume aba kulanda po olofuti bamayo bale ba Esther Lungu bulabale kitabuloshi pantu balya nibamukamfuirwa tabakwete n'ensambu yakulala ndapo abalume babonga bafwa bakwete ensambu niba family yawuli omwaume ufuire mukanfuira atakwata amaka iyo naisa kuli bamakebizulu nabo bamakebizulu fira balekita kire muneka kwatina kalimu info y'abalungu bena balisekeramu balefo uko ibonja political mileage takuwa abe fintu fya musango fidi akabiri bade imwene shamo apapene umuntu afu abese ageni ko batyo president face akalandi ko batyo afuma atakasangweko bako bati bakaleta ekitumbi so balera ndoko bati tabayishi bati ni commander in chief of all armed forces and again is our president and that person eofuiro kupokerera nama head of states aba alafuma mufyalo fimbi okuisa muko kitatendi kirekiriro mwamona so bena balefwa kimono okwo bati balefwa okumukitani city okumufunya apo eka abakoiradde so nga kyali nine bwaka inde bali abantu te bakoleka n'okuleka bakoba fyati ikale nine ekitumbi uko kwine bantu amano tabakwetena ngupano olobeka bwekesha apo fira bayishire pamiti abantu uli amakebizulu mwaike sana na imona mukwata amano fo muleranda fire panga sensi ama politics fira fine mulanda de abana yo bali ama politics yabo fo bale yasenda muli enemiti muli ubuloshi muli fintu fingi fyo nde munamo muli bene tabali bwino aho konkanye ni pona program na totera sana. I'm very happy for you.
Cheers mana totera. Hello? Hello?
Batari.
Acha mwana.
Mwabombeni.
Buna fe mawomba shana.
Amba fe buno. Pati konkeria shi buno sana. Ndema fenda ndeko fere na ina wino mpose pona ina hapa utuwanje. Ndipo kwenda kupura mdara wa given Luvinda. I think by this time, wherever he is, Muna joke, but have been used by this family.
Yeah, exactly.
Starting from Edgar Lungu to now by Esther Lungu until now when Makebizolo. Because after all what he has done, this man given Luvinda, holding the PF, fighting for PF, out of nowhere now Makebe is trying to be a president.
Imagine.
Seriously. Then ngo iwa ikere polionsa po ale sunge chipani o abantu baisha pa ground.
Imagine.
Because to win the presidency it's not just about money. It's about the ground baisha nani. Kwa for komboni from vote la peshina.
Exactly.
Ya mtoto amkuvotera.
Chapwa.
Mamona. So number hii familia ya Lungu, I think he disrespected the given Luvinda sana futi. Mkwai ya unatotera sana mkwaji.
No. Thank you. Munino buloshi zona. Munino buloshi. Munino buloshi hawe. Hakainde ichile mayo ipa Edgar Lungu. But look, mwebale bonfye chitumbini mwebo. Mwebale bonfye chitumbini mwebo. Eno ba mayo ba esta imwe bati. Mayo imwe. Patani ba esta. Patani ba esta. Muli bakali ba esta imwe. Hello?
Barishani mkwai wa president.
Wena veshana.
Tulifye wino wa president. To atifechiteko contribute awe fire chitikana fida kuisha kwena. Efo ineni ngalanda kofe mwanjini. Avena Zambia bevasana excited for nothing. Pantu palasti Parasa sangatu kesa vika pono muntu chisushi chakwe vati chafira no kwa kumitwala pantu kurifya nomboli wonso wavuka tiyo alifo kuwa president wavuka alifo kuwa president tako ave chalo cho bapanga ma experiment kwa chikatuishi yao Namu mona abakote abo abaku Cameroon yabo 90 years umuntu bamugwekesha ichalo te chakwanga shaka jo wabuka fye na mano ngomumenzi wacho na araba president ngamwati mulolesha abafyashi baraba ba given Luwinda. He has been loyal kuri party bachula na muri basata kwisana pabafika yorowe muntu fe wafuma fyo white yo mbutembere mbuliri
Iwe.
bateka efira fire narabo mvyako nenso seyo shakwa binwe umpundu ati yatekete yambi molu bateka nyebekale panshi oro echechi tapali na problem ya kwete akwati abantu bambi okusabaira toshani apapeni afumepo umuntu aisa talamena nemishira
imwena
bateka nyezana bola paishi bola bomone nyoko afumana ngwadi chula
17 years are chula
bale kena yena aje konfu ekobwi
ala 17 years
nangu ni panchito kula batinga wafika panchito because of waliruisha sana okuingira inchito wala sanga chitefyonse wala kwato kubombera popala peni batinga waisa ikatika Jambo control kana nguni barungolo bayishire bari kweta ama problems ina bene but kuma last baya bari katikana ba mwana wasatu wali mwene kuma fest fyalwa kwati fya shupa but kuma last kuja abo bamba no kubatashi ichalo chikuru umuntu ngalefiro kuri pirensalamu afiro kupwisha mpya sha chupo ati mo ichalo abantu bamona shari chakunyera kwa mazushi
bambi lalo matabali pisho kulipirensa la mwai
na bambi badifyala n'abana bati mpya tabapwisha sho babapindile batayali tabapwisha shachupo bakiri bareshunguruka fe nasho
natotera mwana
chachi nilebola after passe bya
okay mwana thank you one second after zone alo Nenda la mashansa na mtawapwisha. Tiyo echeche. Awamie chala. Halo? Halo? Halo?
Yes, hello, Mr. Tayali.
Yes. How are you, sir?
Yes, I'm doing fine. This is Milleage from France, actually.
From?
From France.
Oh, from France. Okay.
Yes, and so I just want to make a contribution. And so I just wanted to contribute. But these people from the PF members, Valeda Wishasana, they are thinking like being a president. You can just wake up in the morning and just want to contest as the president. It doesn't work like that, Vamakebi. Nabaya sana to South Africa.
Yamukola.
Vamakebi nabaya sana to South Africa. You see, my brother, I've been trying to see your analysis on so many matters that I've discovered. They have been trying to be fair. I think that is the reason they have to pay Plan B, because they want to use the body to get political mileage from people. And you cannot do like that. Hello, Makebi. Even though Ali Mamina's president, it's impossible to beat the Patali sana. Because the HSR Kula Sabu Mwinemo Paliata president. So if you want to be president, Akatola Muamano sana.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Tayali, not to tell you like of a pan and the poor thing to question, Mola was come. Whichever Makebi Valley was the family lawyer standing in the gap, being the family lawyers like is a family spokesperson. We say somebody can come out like, I want also to stand like as a president, sure.
I mean, it brings in conflict. It brings in conflicts.
Means that watch to maintain your okay. You are family spokesperson, you have a president, you have not the balance that you are president. So that tells us Wamakebi they were thinking they are going to have an opportunity to probably maybe gain sympathy from people so that you are able power. 30 people.
Ah, 30 bombe. Taka bombe no bombe. Chitumbita mwaka chibomfye. You will not use Edgar Lungu's death, to advance your failed political fortune. You will not. Makebi Zulu, you are not a politician. You are a failure. You are not a politician. You failed as a member of parliament. You were given on a silver platter and you lost it. You lost it as a member of parliament. How can you jump today and say, I want to contest as president? How can you do that? You were a minister. You couldn't utilize that opportunity as a minister to consolidate yourself, like other ministers are doing. You had all the resources. You couldn't use that money. Even now, you are not using that money. I don't even know if you in a Beverly support. I don't even know what I'm to mina kwa kwati. Ashte ko eyebrow pencil. Nimbo no mwa iche nambo kuvika kwa eyebrow pencil na to powder shan. Didiaka letare vika to powder. Nomba pare vika to powder shan. Muya mtumina ko ndalama. Mwa mtumina ko ashta ko powder, ashta ko shan. Ale moneka na ule moneka muno Beverly actually. Ishate mwa fi powder nefia ku penta. But well, I mean, some of these women, they need you to powder so that wamoneka wino. So it's okay. Let them Makebi Zulu send some money kumwa ichekuli. Not to plan that no, I'm a politics. Whatever your own politics. Ufilo washita kwa bundles. Ufilo washita kwa powder. Ufilo washita kwa eyebrow pencil. Ufilo washita kwa ila vaseline urevika pamulomo. Makebi Zulu send that money to my Beverly. She's okay. She's got the, adequate ida zi umwa children. Just like Naluba. Naluba inshira, alea mumpanga. Ukolea, ni mumanda. Avena Makebi Zulu, niwa malukula, but dilinga ne fitumbi. Beverly, you are still young, you are still energetic, you are still full of life. Not you kuwombana wantu wale wombane fitumbi. You cannot be working in a fitumbi. No. Beverly, stop kuwombana fitumbi. You cannot reduce your infancy political age. Ukudilingana na fitumbi. No. Just think of it, Beverly. Ule dilingana na fitumbi. Ule dilingana na fitumbi. Stop dealing na fitumbi. Come and deal with real life. Come and deal with real life. HH is there. If you don't support HH, I'm not saying, hey, come and support HH. No. I know some of you mwalimupata for HH. So you cannot phantom supporting him. But okay, if you can't phantom supporting him, support him Mundubire. Man, Mundubire is better. He's better than Makebi Zulu. Makebi Zulu, are dealing on a fitumbi. Are dealing on a fitumbi. Bamu mocha, ni wa malupula wali. Eko le amkuivika. You and I, you mwenchi. Anyway, na ano kuya. Naranda sana. Let me go back and sleep a bit. And thank you very much for all of you that have participated. I really appreciate all of you that follow me. I really appreciate. I don't take it for granted. Each time I come here, you are able to listen. Hello? Allô? Ah, na impoafin. Na impoafin program ni fifine. Kati mkulala. You know, I'm a married man at the end of the day. So thank you very much. May God bless you. And may God bless Zambia. Good night. Phone ide kana okushima.